This second parable is probably closer to the format of parables you maybe used to as it draws on historical elements from the ancient Near East during the Roman Empire in the time of Jesus. Okay. One day, a small group of disciples heard Jesus preaching on the Mount of Olives. As they sat down, they heard Jesus say, "The law requires that you carry a pack for 1 mile. But I tell you, carry it freely for 2." The disciples were deeply impressed by these words, for at that time, a Roman soldier had the legal right to demand that any citizen carry his pack for 1 mile as a service to the empire. This teaching not only allowed the disciples to turn this oppressive law into an opportunity to demonstrate kingdom values, but it also presented them with an opportunity to suffer in some small way for their faith. As it was common for soldiers to evoke this law, the small band of believers soon developed a reputation for their actions. Roman soldiers would often hope that the citizens they asked to carry their packs would be among these disciples. And often a small bond of friendship would develop between a soldier and a follower of Christ. After a year had passed, this custom had become so established in the group that it became a defining characteristic of their shared life. The leaders would frequently refer to the teaching of Jesus and emphasize the need to carry a pack for 2 miles as a sign of one's faith and commitment to God. It so happened that Jesus, hearing about his community's work, took time to visit them. The leaders eagerly gathered all the members of the group to hear what Jesus would say. And once everyone had gathered, Jesus addressed them and said, "My dear brothers and sisters, you are faithful and honest, but I have come to you with a second message, for you have failed to understand the first. Your law says, for you say that your law says that you have to walk for 1 mile, and that my law says that you have to walk for 2. But I tell you, your law says that you have to walk for 2 miles, but my law says you have to walk for 3. The crowd was taken aback at this word from the Lord. Those who had heard began to go away, one at a time, the young ones first. There was only one elderly man left, one of the leaders of this community. He stumbled to Jesus and declared, "Lord, even if everybody else deserts you, I will never desert you or your subversive message. Tell me, Lord, how many miles shall I walk with these soldiers and suffer for your gospel? I am ready to die for you. Henceforth, I will walk not 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6, but 7 times what the law commands." Jesus smiled sadly and answered, "My child, not 7 times, but 70 times."